like it's nothing like it's life, but it still hits me like a memory. I wasn't ready to survive. I packed away our photographs, said I'd be stronger with time, but every syllable of you still cuts me every time. They say it gets easier, the pain just fades away, but no one tells you how it feels when healing still aches. Your name still hurts, like it just happened yesterday, like I didn't give you everything and watch you walk away. Your name still hurts, like I never learned to breathe. Every letter pulls me under like the tide inside of me. I avoid the streets we used to love, the songs we used to play. I laugh a little louder now, just to keep the truth away. You look so fine from far away, like losing me was kind, but I'm still piecing back the parts you left behind. I swear I'm doing better now, at least that's what I show, but healing isn't linear, and missing you still shows. Your name still hurts when it falls out of someone else's mouth, like all the love I gave you still has nowhere to go now. Your name still hurts, like I never closed the door. I let you go, but somehow I still feel you in my core. I don't wish you pain or loneliness, I just wish you knew how loving you rewrote my heart and left these bruises too. I don't cry like I used to, but some nights I still break, not over what we lost, but over what we never became. Your name still hurts, but I'm learning how to stand. I'm learning my healing doesn't need you to understand. Your name still hurts, but it doesn't own me now. The tide is pulling me forward even when it hurts somehow. One day I'll hear your name and it won't pull me apart, but tonight your name still hurts, and it still knows my heart. You whisper forever in the dark, said our hearts will never fall apart. I held your words like a lifeline in my hands, believing every promise, following your plans. I gave you pieces I never let anyone see, every scar, every hope, every dream of me. But promises are fragile in a stormy sea, and yours crashed down, leaving only me. I thought your love was steady, true, but love shouldn't disappear like dew. I trusted you with all I could give, and now I'm left learning how to live. You promised I believe, I gave you everything, every piece. You said forever, I held on, but you left me when the light was gone. You promised I believe, I wore your lies like a chain. I thought love would heal me, but it only left me in pain. I replay your voice in the quiet night, every word that once felt right. I see the way you smile without promise every plea, hoping you come back to me. But promises are just paper and ink, and yours washed away before I could think. You promised I believed, I gave you everything, every piece. You said forever, I held on, but you left me when the light was gone. You promised I believed, I wore your lies like a chain. I thought love would heal me, but it only left me in pain. Maybe I loved too hard, maybe I gave too much, but your words were the weapon I trusted as such. I don't hate you, I just mourn the love I thought would never be torn. The tide pulled you away from me, and I'm still learning how to be free. You promised I believe, and my heart still aches from the fall. I'll carry the lessons, I'll rise again, even though I lost it all. You promised I believe, but someday I'll let it go. The time may have taken you, but I'll learn to love me more. I whisper forever in the dark, but you didn't hear my heart. You promised I believed, and now I'm learning to restart. You left without a word, but now you're back with all this hurt. I gave you all I had to give, I thought you'd be the one to live inside my heart and never leave. But now I know the truth, I grieve. We laughed until the sun would rise. You looked at me with honest eyes. I thought we had a love that stayed, but in the end it was betrayed. I found your secrets in the dark, a message, a name, a broken heart. And now I know the love you gave was never meant to be saved. You returned with regret, but it's too late, I can't forget. You took my trust, you took my time. Now I'm lost in your disguise. You returned with regret, but I've already learned to forget. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but now I see the real you. I sit alone in the quiet room where we once dreamed, now there's just gloom. Your ghost still lingers in the air, but you're not here, and it's not fair. You promised me you'd always stay, but you chose her and walked away. Now the silence speaks your name, and nothing feels the same. You thought I'd be the one to wait, but time has passed, I'm done with fate. You took my love and ran too far, and now I'm left with broken scars. You return with regret, but it's too late, I can't forget. You took my trust, you took my time. Now I'm lost in your disguise. You return with regret, but I've already learned to forget. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but now I see the real you. I whispered your name in the dark, but you were never there. You left a mark. I cried all the nights you were gone, but now I see I'm moving on. You returned with nothing new, just the pain of the things you put me through. You return with regret, but it's too late, I can't forget. You took my trust, you took my time. Now I'm lost in your disguise. You return with regret, but I've already learned to forget. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but now I see the real you. You left without a word. Now you're back with all this hurt. I'm still sleeping on your side of the bed, still reaching out like you're there. Your coffee cups are by the sink, like you might come back and care. I'm counting days, you're counting smiles, like we were never real. I'm drowning in what we used to be. You're already healed. They say time moves the same for everyone, but I don't move it like I'm stuck when I see someone else's Friday night. You moved on so fast, like I was easy to forget, like loving me was just a chapter you already read. You moved on so fast, while I'm still holding on. I'm learning how to breathe without you. You're already gone. I see you loving someone new, like mine was never there. You wear the love I begged you for, like it was always spare. I replay every I love you, wonder which ones were true. Did you mean them in the moment, or were they lies you grew out of too? I'm still fixing what you broke, calling it healing. You replaced me like a habit you were done feeling. You moved on so fast, like the nights with me meant nothing. I'm still crying to our songs you're out there loving. You moved on so fast, did you ever even fall? I gave you all of who I was, you barely lost me at all. Maybe I loved you louder, maybe I loved you deep, maybe I held on tighter than you ever planned to keep. I don't wish you pain or regret, I just wish you knew how it feels to be replaced when you're still breaking in two. You moved on so fast, but I'm still standing here, learning how to let you go through every tear. You moved on so fast, but someday I'll be free. You may have found someone new, but I'll find myself in me. I carried you away so quick, left me with the past. I loved you slow, I loved you true. You moved on so fast. I waited heart wide open for words that never came. We were lost in moments I thought we'd always stay. Every word you spoke felt true. I gave you everything, I gave you me. hearts with your smile, trust that lasted miles. I thought we had something real, but you were hiding something I couldn't feel. And then the truth slipped through, a message that I never knew. You found someone else and I was just blind. Now I'm left with all these thoughts to find. You promised you'd return, but now I'm learning to unlearn. I loved you deeply, gave you my heart, but you tore it apart right from the start. You promised you'd return, but you left me in this empty room, waiting for someone I never knew how to love me the way I loved you. The silence fills the empty space where you used to be. Now I feel misplaced. I replay every word you said, but they're all just lies now in my head. The phone screen glows, but I don't wanna see your name that once felt like home to me. I thought we'd weather any storm, but I was just your second choice all along. I found the truth in your cold eyes, and now I can't escape the lies. You promised me things you didn't mean. Now I'm left with the heart unseen. You promised you would return, but now I'm learning to unlearn. I loved you deeply, gave you my heart, but you tore it apart right from the start. You promised you would return, but you left me in this empty room, waiting for someone I never knew how to love me the way I loved you. I whisper your name in the dark, hoping to feel that once warm spark. But now you're gone and I'm left here with just your words and my silent tears. You promised you'd return, but now I'm learning to unlearn. I loved you deeply, gave you my heart, but you tore it apart right from the start. You promised you'd return, but you left me in this empty room, waiting for someone who never knew how to love me the way I loved you. You promised you'd return, but I'm the one learning to let go, learning to heal on my own. The room still smells like yesterday, your jacket on the chair. I talk to shadows on the wall, pretending you're still there. The clock keeps ticking like it knows I'm stuck in one last night. You slipped away like a fading star before I said goodbye. I replay every almost word, every look you couldn't hold. I was reaching for your heartbeat, but your hand was already cold. You left without a sound, like the tide when it pulls back slow. I was screaming in the silence, but you didn't wanna know. You left without a tear, like I never crossed your mind. Now I'm drowning in the love. the cracks in memories where we began to fall. You promised always in the dark, but don't erase the truth. Now I'm counting all the ways I was more in love than you. I held on till my fingers bled, to a dream you let decay. You were already halfway gone. I was begging you to stay. You left without a sound, like the tide when it breaks the shore. I was standing in the wreckage while you walked out the door. You left without a tear, like my heart was easy to leave. Now I'm learning how to breathe with what's left of me. If love is just a lesson, then it cut me way too deep. I gave you all my honesty, you gave me lots to keep. I don't hate you, that's the truth. It just hurts that you're okay. Well, I'm still talking to your ghost at the end of every day. You left without a sound, like the tide still in the sand. I was building us forever. You were slipping through my hands. You left without a word, now the silence knows my name. I'll survive the ache you made, but I'll never love the same. One day the waves will come for me, and this pain will fade somehow. But you'll always be the one who left without a sound. I thought I knew what love could be, but now it's just a memory. I gave you all the trust I had, quiet nights, soft words, no mask. You held my heart, I gave you space, believed in us in our safe place. The way you looked, the way you spoke, I never saw the cracks you'd broke. I thought you'd stay, I thought you'd try, but you were fading and I didn't know why. Then one night my hands went cold, a message on your screen so bold. I never thought you'd go that far, I never thought you'd break my heart. You miss me after losing me, but I'm not the one I used to be. I gave you love, you gave me lies. Now I see it all through different eyes. You miss me after losing me, but it's too late for you to see. I loved you deep and now I'm free. You miss me after losing me. The room feels empty, echoes loud. I sit alone, but I'm not proud. The silence hangs, it wraps me tight. I'm drowning in the quiet night. I still remember how you smiled, how you made me feel worthwhile. But now it's clear you never stayed. You left me lost while you betrayed. I tried to hold on, tried to trust, but in the end it turned to dust. You thought I'd wait, thought I'd believe, but now I know it's time to leave. You miss me after losing me, not there to hear my heart. I wanted you to see the truth, but you never cared, not even for me. I don't need your apologies now. I've learned to stand, I've learned how. I won't break, I won't break. The love I gave won't come again. You miss me after losing me, but I'm not the one I used to be. I gave you love, you gave me lies. Now I see it all through different eyes. You miss me after losing me, but it's too late for you to see. I loved you deep but now I'm free. You miss me after losing me. I thought I knew what love could be, but now it's just a memory. I used to wear it on my finger like it held forever in its shine. A circle of promises you whispered back when I thought you were mine. I traced its edges every night, pretending it could keep you near, but the words behind it crumbled and left me with only fear. I gave you all my trust, my heart, my soul. I let you in, made you whole, but love shouldn't vanish in the dark like this empty ring in my hand. The ring you gave me is worthless to me now. It doesn't shine like the love we lost somehow. I wore it with hope, I wore it with pride. Now it's just a reminder of the tears I cried. The ring you gave me is worthless to me now. It can't hold the pieces you broke somehow. I gave you forever, you threw it away and left me holding nothing but yesterday. I can see you smiling in the sunlight, like nothing ever went wrong. While I'm counting all the nights I stayed hoping you'd come along. The circle doesn't bind your heart, doesn't call you back to me. It's just metal and emptiness, a hollow memory. I gave you every part of who I am, but it wasn't enough to keep you near. Now love is just a ghost in my hand, and your shadow lingers here. The ring you gave me is worthless to me now. It doesn't shine like the love we lost somehow. I wore it with hope, I wore it with pride. Now it's just a reminder of the tears I cried. The ring you gave me is worthless to me now. I thought forever was something we made. Time pulls it out of my hand like you were already gone. The ring you gave me is worthless now, and I'll learn to carry on. I thought we had a quiet truth, but now I'm here just missing you. I loved you in the simple ways. I gave you all my quiet days, the little things, the soft good nights. You held my heart in your hands so tight. I trusted every word you said, believed in us and what we shared. Never saw the shadows, never knew you were with someone else, not me and you. Then one night I saw it clear, a name that wasn't mine, so near. I thought I knew you, thought we were true, but I was just a part of you. You lost me once, but now I'm gone. I gave you all, but you moved on. I loved you deep with all my heart, but you were keeping secrets in the dark. You lost me once, and that's enough. I can't be a second choice. Your love, you lost me once, and I can't stay. I learned the truth, now I walk away. The room is empty, but it's full of you. The silence loud, the pain still new. I sit with memories that burn, wondering why it's my heart that you turn. You were never who you seemed to be, a love I thought was just for me. Now I'm alone, but I'll be fine. I'm picking up what you left behind, and every time I hear your name, it doesn't hurt the way it came. I learned to live without your touch. I'm standing tall, I've had enough. You lost me once, but now I'm gone. I gave you all, but you moved on. I loved you deep with all my heart, but you were keeping secrets in the dark. You lost me once, and that's enough. I can't be a second choice. Your love, you lost me once, and I can't stay. I learned the truth, now I walk away. You never saw me when I was whole. You kept the truth and broke my soul. I never asked for more than this, but you gave me nothing, not even your kiss. I thought I needed you, but I don't. I found the strength to let you go. The silence whispers what I need, and now I'm free. I'm finally freed. You lost me once, but now I'm gone. I gave you all, but you moved on. I loved you deep with all my heart, but you were keeping secrets in the dark. You lost me once, and that's enough. I can't be a second choice. Your love, you lost me once, and I can't stay. I learned the truth, now I walk away. I thought we had a quiet truth, but now I'm here just missing you. You lost me once. I was there in your quiet moments when the world felt hard to face. I memorized all your shadows and called them home, called them safe. I held you when you were empty, gave you more than I had, but somewhere between forever, I became part of your past. I stayed when it was heavy, when loving you was hard, but loving me was never on your guard. I'm the girl you forgot when your life turned out okay, the one who loved you endlessly. You walked away from one day. I'm the girl you forgot, like I never mattered at all. I was there when you had nothing, now I'm nothing at all. You wear your happiness so easy, like I never played a part, like I didn't hold the pieces of your breaking heart. You say my name like it's distant, like it doesn't pull you back, but every time I hear yours, I relive everything we had. I gave you all my patience, all my faith, my truth. You found yourself and leaving, I lost myself in you. I'm the girl you forgot when you learned how to move on. I'm still living in the echoes of every word you promised wrong. I'm the girl you forgot while you started something new. I was building my forever, and it still had you. Maybe I loved you deeper, maybe I stayed too long, but I was real in every moment. You were already gone. I don't hate you for forgetting, I just wish you'd see how easy it was to erase me. I'm the girl you forgot, but I remember everything, every touch, every silence, every almost ring. I'm the girl you forgot, but I'm learning to move on too. The tide is pulling me forward now, away from loving you. One day you might remember who loved you without a plan, but by then I'll be stronger than the girl you left behind. Know myself it end this way, but I've learned to live without you today. You were my world, I gave you my trust. Every promise felt like it was just late night talks, we'd share our dreams. I thought we were stronger than it seemed, but you had secrets that I couldn't see. You wore a mask, but I believed. You said you'd stay, you said you'd fight, but you found someone else in the quiet night. And when I found out, it broke my heart. The truth was silent, but it tore me apart. You chose her, I don't know why, but now I'm standing here, learning to say goodbye. You left, and I learned feels empty, your scent is gone. I sit in silence, holding on. I still hear your voice in the quiet air, but I've learned to live without you there. The nights are lonely, the days are slow, but I've found a strength I didn't know. I still miss the way we used to be, but I'm learning how to set myself free. I thought you'd never leave me alone, but you walked away, left me on my own. The love we had is now just a scar, but it's healing, and I've come so far. You left, and I learned to breathe. I found myself in the space you'd leave. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but now I'm learning how to be new. You left, and I learned to grow. I'll be okay, even though you let go. I loved you once, but now I see you weren't the love you promised me. I whispered your name in the dark, hoping you'd return, but now I know it's dark. I cried, I broke, I lost my way, but now I'm standing stronger today. You left, and I learned to breathe. I found myself in the space you'd leave. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but now I'm learning how to be new. You left, and I learned to grow. I'll be okay, even though you let go. I loved you once, but now I see you weren't the love you promised me. I never thought it'd end this way, but I've learned to live without you today. I'll paint a smile before I leave the house, fix the cracks no one should see. I've gotten good at fooling everyone, even almost fooling me. The mirror says I look okay, but it doesn't know the truth. There's a storm behind my eyes every time I think of you. They say I look so put together, like I finally moved on, but they don't see me falling apart. There are tears under my makeup, I don't let them hit the ground. I hold them until my heart aches, never let them make a sound. I look strong in every picture, like I'm not breaking through, but there are tears under my makeup every time I miss you. I laugh a little louder now, so no one asks what's wrong. I stay busy just to keep from missing you for too long. I wear confidence like armor just to get me through the day, but at night I wipe it all away and feel everything I say. I tell myself I'm healing, that I'm finally okay, but healing feels like pretending some days. There are tears under my makeup, hidden deep behind a smile. I've been acting like I'm over you for such a long while. I look fine from a distance, like I don't still ache for you, but there are tears under my makeup, and they all tell the truth. I don't hate you, I swear, I just hate how I changed, how loving you taught me how to go. There are tears under my makeup, but I'm learning how to breathe. I'm learning that it's okay to let the world not see. One day I won't need the cover, won't have to hide the proof. But tonight there are tears under my makeup, and they're still about you. The tide keeps pulling me forward, even when my heart shakes. I'll wash my face tomorrow with tears under my makeup. Gave you everything I had, but you took it all and left me sad. You held me close, I gave my heart, I trusted you right from the start. Late nights we talk, we dream, I thought we were a perfect team. You said my name like it was gold. I thought our love would never fold, but you were hiding something deep, and now I'm left here losing sleep. Then one night I saw the truth, the message that cut right through. You had her while I was here, and all your promises disappeared. You hurt me first, you broke me wide. I loved you deep, but you lied. You kept me waiting, kept me blind. Now I'm lost, but I'll be fine. You hurt me first, but it's too late. I'm learning now to walk away. I loved you once, but now I see you never really loved me. Fills the space we made. I'm trying hard not to be afraid. I thought I knew you, thought I'd find a love that would stay, a peace of mind. But now I sit with all the pain, the quiet whispers of your name. In a broken screen, a glimpse of love that shouldn't have been. You made your choice, now here you hurt me first and left a scar. You hurt me first, you broke me wide. I loved you deep, but you lied. You kept me waiting, kept me blind. Now I'm lost, but I'll be fine. You hurt me first, but it's too late. I'm learning now to walk away. I loved you once, but now I see I whisper your I learned how to laugh at the right times, even when my chest was caving in. I learned how to say I'm fine, like it didn't feel like pretending. I kept your picture in my pocket, like it might still call me home. But every smile I gave the world was one I learned to wear alone. They don't see the cracks behind my eyes, or how your name still breaks me down. I'm holding myself together with a smile I barely found. I'm smiling through the pain, like it doesn't hurt this bad. I'm dancing in the daylight with a heart that's dressed in black. I tell everyone I'm okay while I'm falling apart inside. I'm smiling through the pain just to make it through the night. I replay every memory like it might change the end. I wonder if you ever miss me, or if I was easy to forget. I gave you all the best of me, you gave me reasons to doubt. Now I'm learning how to breathe again without your arms around. They hear my laughter echo loud, but never hear me cry. I learned how to survive the day by breaking every night. I'm smiling through the pain, like you leaving didn't scar. I'm wearing all these happy faces over bruises on my heart. I say I finally moved on, but that's just another lie. I'm smiling through the pain, so no one asks me why. If love is supposed to save us, why did it feel like war? I stayed when I was empty, you still wanted more. I don't blame you for the ending, I just wish you knew how hard it is pretending I'm not still missing you. I'm smiling through the pain, but I'm tired of being strong. I'm tired of the mask I wear just to prove you wrong. One day I'll smile for real again, not just to get by. But tonight I'm smiling through the pain while I quietly say goodbye. The tide keeps pulling me forward, even when I feel restrained. I'm learning how to heal myself while smiling through the pain.
I loved you in the quiet way, no proof, no second plans. I trusted what you showed me, I held you with both hands. I believe the small things, your voice, the way you stayed. I didn't check your shadows, I thought you felt the same. I found it by mistake, your name beside hers, a life I wasn't in, words that shouldn't hurt, but they did. You came back too late, when my heart was already tired. I needed you honest, not sorry, not on fire. You reached for my name after choosing the lie. I loved you on time. You came back asked you something simple. You looked me in the eyes. You said there was no one else. You let that be a lie. I wasn't hard to love, I wasn't hard to keep. You just wanted comfort and secrets you could keep. And now the room feels clearer, even with the pain. I miss who I thought you were, not the games. You came back too late when I finally saw it clear. I needed the truth then, not your voice shaking here. You say you didn't mean it, but you stayed anyway. I loved you for real. You came back too late. Someone who didn't give. I still care, and that's okay. It doesn't mean I stay. I can love you deeply and still walk away. You came back too late when I chose myself at last. I won't rewrite the story or soften what you asked. I loved you with nothing hidden, no backup, no escape. I loved you on time. You came back too late. I loved you on time. You came back too late.
The room still smells like your perfume, but your voice is gone and the walls are too. I reach for echoes that don't exist, just memories I can't resist. The laughter we shared is quiet now. The love we built is broken somehow. I keep speaking to the empty air, hoping somehow you're still there. I thought love could last forever. I thought we'd brave the storms, but silence is all you left me since we stopped holding on. Silence after us is louder than the pain. It whispers all the things I'll never hear again. Silence after us, it's tearing me apart. Every word I can't say is a wound upon my heart. I scroll through pictures of life where you are still by my side. I wonder if you feel the same, or if you've erased my name. I speak to ghosts in empty rooms, trying to find my way to you, but silence answers every call and leaves me shattered, nothing new. I held you closer than the world believed our love could again, but I'm not there yet. I still grieve, the tide keeps pulling me forward while I drown in what we lost. Silence after us is endless, and I'm paying the cost. Silence after us, it echoes through my mind. I'm searching for the pieces of a love I can't find. Silence after us, it teaches me to be strong, but I still reach for you, even though you're gone. The tide keeps moving without us, but I still hear your hush. I'll carry this silence forever after us. I never thought it'd end this way. Still hear your voice in the quietest days. I gave you everything I had, held you close when I was scared. The way you smiled, it felt so true. I thought it was just me and you. We built a world with simple words, made promises I thought you'd keep. I trusted you with all my heart, never dreamed you'd make me weep. Then one night, your secret showed, a message I couldn't ignore. You lied to me, you never said I wasn't the only one you adored. Why do you miss me now, when I'm not the one you need? You let me go and walked away, but now you're holding on to me. You should have held me when I was near, but now it's just too late, my dear. Why do you miss me now, when I've learned to breathe alone? I sit in rooms that don't feel like mine. The space between us is hard to find. I'm left with all the love I gave and all the things you never saved. The nights are long but not the same. Your name just echoes, brings me pain. I don't hate you, but I'm lost, paying for the love I thought we lost. And now you call, you reach for me like nothing ever changed. But you walked away when I was real, now you're trying to rearrange. Why do you miss me now, I gave you all the pieces of me, even the parts I didn't know. I trusted every word you said, every always, and let's grow. I stayed awake through all your storms, believing love could fix the pain. But my heart learned the hard way that some love won't remain. I thought forever meant your hand in mine, but forever can't break in a night. I thought love would never hurt this deep, but some hearts don't get it right. My heart learned the hard way that love can leave you bleeding inside, that promises can vanish even when you gave your life. My heart learned the hard way that giving all doesn't mean enough, that sometimes love is cruel even when it's meant to be enough. I kept hoping you'd turn around, see the pain I tried to hide. I gave you laughter, trust, and tears, and all the love you denied. I built my world around your words, thought we could weather it all, but love can teach in bitter ways when it's bound to fall. I thought forever was a safe place, but forever walked away. I thought love would save us both, but it broke me in a year. My heart learned the hard way that love can leave you bleeding inside, that promises can vanish even when you gave your life. My heart learned the hard way that giving all doesn't mean enough, that sometimes love is cruel even when it's meant to be enough. I don't hate you, I don't blame you, I just hate how I changed. I love too hard, I trusted too much, now nothing feels the same. The tide pulled you out of my life, and I'm left with the ache. My heart learned the hard way, the price of giving too much to take. My heart learned the hard way, but it will heal, it will survive. I'll carry the lessons with me, even as I rebuild my life. My heart learned the hard way, but someday it will learn to love, not the way I lost with you, but the way it's meant to be enough. The tide may have taken you, but it can't take me down. My heart learned the hard way, but it will rise from the drown. I thought we had something pure, but now I'm not so sure. You held my heart with quiet hands, we built our love on shifting sands. I trusted you without a doubt, believed in us, let you in and out. Late nights you'd whisper my name, and I'd believe that things would stay the same. But all the time there was something more. You weren't the man I thought you were before. I found the truth in the silence, a message on your phone, hidden violence. You had another,
what's no longer mine. The room feels empty without your touch. I gave you everything, but it wasn't enough. The silence fills the spaces where you'd be. Now it's just me and all I can see. I thought you'd stay, thought you'd choose, but you chose her and I still lose. I'd hold the pieces of what was ours, but they slipped through my hands like fading stars. You came to me, but I can't pretend. I can't go back to how it had been. You wore your lies like a second skin, and now I'm stuck, but you're still in. Why come back broken when you're already gone? You tore us apart, but now you wanna belong. I loved you deeply, but now I see you were never the one you promised to be. Why come back broken after all this time? I can't fix what you've undone, what's no longer mine. You say you miss me, but I don't believe. How can I trust in what you deceive? I whisper your name, but it's empty sound. I can't go back to where you're not around. You left me here and now you see that I'm not the girl you left me to be. Why come back broken when you're already gone? You tore us apart, but now you wanna belong. I loved you deeply, but now I see you were never the one you promised to be. Why come back broken after all this time? I can't fix what you've undone, what's no longer mine. I thought we had something pure, but now I'm not so sure. I miss a girl that was before your name, before my heart learned how to ache, when loving felt like something safe, not something I had to beg to save. I used to laugh without a reason, sleep without 1,000 thoughts. Now every mirror shows a stranger holding pieces of what I lost. I gave you all my life so freely, didn't know it wouldn't come back. I thought love was meant to heal me, not leave these cracks. I miss the girl I was before I learned to hurt this way, before I doubted every word I ever tried to say. I miss the girl I was, who didn't blame her heart for loving you too hard and falling apart. I miss the way I trusted silence, didn't fear the space between. Now every quiet moment sounds like you're leaving me. I wore your promises like armor, thought they'd keep me safe somehow, but I'm standing in the wreckage of who I used to be right now. You said I changed, I grew distant, but you never saw the truth. I was losing parts of myself, trying not to lose you.
tight you'd hold. I miss the girl I was. She believed in always in us. She didn't know how love could turn her into dust. Maybe she was naive, maybe she loved too deep, but she was honest, she was hopeful, she still believed. I'm trying to find her again under all this pain, trying to remember who I was before your waves. I miss the girl I was, but I'm learning from the scars. She's still somewhere inside me, broken but not gone. I miss the girl I was, but I know someday I'll see a stronger version rising up from what you took from me. The tide pulled me under your love, then pushed me back to shore. I miss the girl I was, but I'm becoming something more. I thought you were mine forever, but forever slipped away. I loved you soft, I loved you real, gave you my heart, I made you feel the late night talks, the quiet trust. I thought our love was built to last. You held me close, I thought you'd stay, but somewhere you drifted away. I never knew, I never saw the things you hid behind it all. One night I saw the truth unfold, a message made my hands feel cold. It wasn't just me you held, you had her too, and that's where we fell. Second chance isn't free. You took my heart and stole the key. I gave you love, you gave me lies, and now I see in your eyes. Second chance isn't free. You can't come back, not after me. I loved you deep, but now I'm done. Second chances are for everyone, but not for us, not anymore. The room is quiet, empty now. I never thought I'd feel this proud. I learned to walk without your hand, learn to breathe, learn to stand. I still feel echoes of your touch, but it's fading now, it's not enough. I gave you time, I gave you space, but now I see you can't replace. And when you reach, when you call my name, I won't be there, I won't play the game. You can't erase what's left behind, you can't undo the ties that bind. Second chance isn't free. You took my heart and stole the key. I gave you love, you gave me lies, and now I see it in your eyes. Second chance isn't free. You can't come back, not after me. I loved you deep, but now I'm done. Second chances are for everyone, but not for us, not anymore. You say you miss me, say you've changed, but I've learned to feel unchained. I don't need you to make me whole. I found the strength inside my soul. I don't need to hear your voice, I don't need to make that choice. I'm learning how to let you go, and I'm okay, I'm learning slow. Second chance isn't free. You took my heart and stole the key. I gave you love, you gave me lies, and now I forever slipped away. I never thought I'd feel this way, but here I am, just turn away. I loved you in the quiet hours, when the world was still in weird hours. I gave you trust with no doubt, believed in us. I held you close, we laughed, we talked, we dreamed a future that was just for me. I never saw what hid behind the shadows in your eyes disguised. Then one night I saw the truth, a name that wasn't mine in your view. The scream lit up, my heart dropped low. I never knew, but now I know you want us back, but it's too late. You wanted me whole, then chose to wait. I loved you soft, I loved you deep, but you were lying while I'd sleep. You want us back, but I'm already gone. I found my peace, I'm moving on. You want us back, but you'll never see. You lost me when you lost me. Lost me. Now the nights are colder still. I sit alone with time to fill the empty space you left behind. I try to leave, but it's in my mind. The memories are soft but sharp, like a knife that never stops its mark. I keep the quiet, I keep the tears, I keep the lessons through the years. You tried to reach, you tried to call, but I won't come back, not at all. You took my love and gave it away. Now I stand, but you can't stay. You want us back, but it's too late. You wanted me whole, and chose to wait. I loved you soft, I loved you deep, but you were lying while I'd sleep. You want us back, but I'm already gone. I found my peace, I'm moving on. You want us back, but you'll never see. You lost me, you lost me. I whisper your name when I'm alone, but the hurt's too quiet, it's all I've known. I held you close, I thought you'd stay, but I can't chase what's walked away. You won't understand the weight I feel, but I'm stronger now, the wound will heal. You don't deserve the tears I cried, I'm letting go, no more denial. You want us back, but it's too late. You wanted me whole, then chose to wait. I loved you soft, I loved you deep, but you were lying while I'd sleep. You want us back, but I'm already gone. I found my peace, I'm moving on. You want us back, but you'll never see. You lost me, you lost me. I never thought I'd feel this way, but here I am, just turning away.